We leave laughing at things like this to Carol Costello, my former stalker at CNN. She has a corner on the market on laughing at. Did you hear what happened? Did you hear what she did? Yeah, and this is so classic. This is just typical. And let me check the audio soundbite roster. I think that we might even have what it was. Yeah, 15, but we have the tape. 16 is what happened was Bristol Palin, the daughter of Sarah Palin, got beat up. She basically got beat up and ended up calling cops, and Carol Costello at CNN just thought it was the greatest news that she'd ever heard. Oh, yeah, Carol, she talked about this as being something that we had enjoyed something like this in a long, long time. Here, let's grab audio soundbite 15. This is how that started Wednesday morning, CNN's newsroom. This is a portion of, well, she used to be one of my stalkers. They assigned her to cover this program. That's what I mean. And now she's an anchorette, full-fledged info babe. And she even wears the glasses and everything to look like she's a serious Walter Cronkite type person. And here's what she said.
Okay, I'm just going to come right out and say it. This is quite possibly the best minute and a half of audio we've ever come across. Well, come across it a long time anyway. A massive brawl in Anchorage, Alaska, reportedly involving Sarah Palin's kids and her husband. It was sparked after someone pushed one of her daughters at a party. That's what Bristol Palin told police in an interview after the incident. And now police have released audio of that interview. It does include some rather colorful language from Bristol. Here now is Bristol's recollection of how that night unfolded. So sit back and enjoy.
Enjoy. Sit back and enjoy the best minute and a half of audio she and CNN have ever come across.
I'm going to defend my sister. She's 20 years old. A guy comes out of nowhere and pushes me on the ground, takes me by my feet, in my dress, in my thong dress, in front of everybody. Come on, you here. Come on, you get the up here. I don't know this guy. I've never seen this guy in my life.
Carol Costello was just eating it up and, in fact, said,
I think that long beep was my favorite part. We should point out that no charges were filed on this incident, and in a September 19th Facebook post, Sarah Palin defended her daughter, writing in part, quote, I love my Bristol. I have to say this as a proud mama. My kids' defense of my family makes my heart sore. You can thank me later.
Thank me. She means you, the audience, can thank Carol for exposing what we are all supposed to think is the continuing idiocy of the Palin family. Now, here's Carol Costello, a supposed feminist, supposed opponent of violence against women. I mean, would just be angry as hell if any other woman had been treated this way, had been attacked, and it was on audio tape and she was playing it, she would have been righteously indignant and probably blaming the Republican war on women. But here she's eating it up. Here she just loves it. A supposed feminist, a supposed opponent of violence against women, presented an audio tape of a young woman describing being attacked and beaten by a bunch of drunken men as the most delicious thing she had ever heard in her life. Now, we must be fair. Carol Costello has subsequently been forced to offer a half-hearted apology. One of those, I apologize to anyone who is too stupid to understand my happiness kind of apologies. That's not really me. I apologize to anybody who may have been offended, but what I didn't intend to convey, blah, blah, blah. If she were a conservative, she would already been fired, but since she's a rabid left-wing activist masquerading as a journalist at CNN, she's on velvet. And she has apologized, but refuses to on the air. She will not apologize. No, she will not apologize on the air. So that the low-information crowd will never hear her apology. Second, I wonder maybe if she didn't think she would get away with it in the first place because nobody would ever hear her say it because she's on CNN. Maybe that's what this is all about. She felt safe in saying it because she knows nobody watches that network.